Happy Halloween! Happy Shaywin! How's it going? I can't really see anybody with this on, but there you go. I don't know. I'm weird. Hi everyone! So I'm celebrating Showin. If anybody doesn't know what that is, it's kind of like the same thing as Halloween. It's just about, appreciating the spirits and all those things, the fairies and all of that. um, so I'm gonna switch the screens in a minute, but welcome. Hi everyone. There's so many people. If you want to join the list, if you're new here, it's right. Join with a space and your question. Yeah, and if you want to check it out, there's a legal disclaimer in the description down below. And yeah, I had a whole thing that I was gonna say, but I forgot. Also, I know the full blood moon was last night, but if anybody wants a full blood moon reading, I can do that tonight as well. After you write joy, just write full moon reading if that is something you are wanting. Um, it's more about how things were before the moon and how things will be after the full moon that we had yesterday. Yeah, so I'll just switch the screens. There we go. Also, I'm doing the Halloween thing today, so I won't be back live until Wednesday. I'm not going to be here on Tuesday. So, Nita, you are first. Will Mustafa and me reconcile? Ooh, will Nita and Mustafa reconcile? Hi, Christine. Hi, Blessed One. Hi, Andrea. Everyone is here today. I don't know where to sit. I move things around and I don't know. Hopefully everyone can see me. Brownie. Sorry, I have to hold on. There you go. She thought she was stuck. My pug is making a lot of noise. She's old. Benita. The Three of Swords. For the Three of Swords is in the dark. I feel like in order for the two of you to reconcile, I am feeling like there's an energy that the two of you have to both forgive each other for whatever happened before. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a mutual thing where you both have to come to terms and decide to forgive each other, to move on. There is a Chariot. I do feel like there is an energy that there is a possibility of reconciling the two of you and moving forward in a positive direction. Once you sort out this broken heart and whatever happened before, there is a Queen of Swords. She does come with strength. She does say that, Nita, you can stand alone. She's very independent. She's a very strong person. Also feel like, there's still a little bit of attraction between the two of you having the Queen here. And I feel like it's more like respect and respecting boundaries and that sort of thing. Not really feeling like a love connection. There is a Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, does represent that choices need to be made in order to move forward, Whatever the choices may be for the two of you, I just do feel like that is a conversation the two of you will need to have, and being able to forgive each other and either move on separately or move on together. But that's what I got for you, Nita. Cameron! A Leo reading for Cameron. A Leo reading for Cameron. There we go. Ooh, there's a lot of good energy here, Cameron. You got the Seven of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, I do feel like you have choices that need to be made, you know? I do feel like you are on the right journey. I feel like you might be forgetting some things behind you that you may want to go back and see if you still need those things that you feel you may not no longer need, but there is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is in the light as well. I do feel like you're going to be having some family celebrations and some good things are coming for you. You have the Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups, she does represent being nurturing, and she's also representing being a little sensitive. Maybe there's some friends or someone you need to be a little bit more sensitive towards. There's also the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about going through the journey, and you've been through a journey already, and you're still on the right path. You're going over obstacles, and you're still moving forward. So that is some good energy here. That's what I got for you, Cameron. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Crystal. I'll be right back. I have to go help my pug. I'll be right back. There we go. Crystal! Sorry about that. Will Johnny and Gigi relationship last? How does he really feel about her? Okay, so how does Johnny really feel about Gigi? Let's see. How does Johnny really feel about Gigi? Hi, Mike! Let's see. So, for the Five of Wands in the light, huh? For the Five of Wands, I do feel like there's a little bit of conflict between the two of them, or just not really like a conflict, kind of like just some disagreements and not really on the same page. There's a Four of Swords as well. For the Four of Swords, I do feel like there is an energy about I don't know if like one of them is recovering from something or they're both recovering from whatever this was as well, but I feel like they are going through some things. I do feel like things will get better for them though. There is the Tower. The Tower's in the dark. Huh. For the Tower in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of energy of a little bit of chaos going on, but I do feel like they are rebuilding that and they are moving forward, you know, just because it's in the dark. Yeah. There is a Nine of Cups here, so I do feel like whatever is going on with them, it will get better. I do feel like they are working on their relationship. There is a little bit of a rough patch there, but you know, if they can get over that, I do feel like they do have a chance of having a relationship. You know, I don't really know exactly what the relationship is or what they've been going through or anything. Like it's, you know, you can see they're going through something, but it does look like it's gonna get better. You know, energies are always changing, you know, if one doesn't wanna help the other. Thank you, Victoria. Dr. Fizza, November month love reading. Ooh, love reading for Dr. Fizza. Love reading for Dr. Fizza. Ooh. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is in the dark. I feel like there's something that is going on. I don't know if there's an energy that you feel that is blocking you from finding love, or just an energy that you're overthinking the whole idea of finding love or working on a relationship. I'm not sure if you're in a relationship or just looking for love, but I do feel like there's a lot on your mind, and maybe that is what's blocking you a little bit. Maybe try to connect a little bit more with your feelings and what your heart and soul is telling you more than what you're thinking. There is a Chariot, so you are on the right path to finding love. There may be some obstacles there, you know, but I do feel like there's going to be a smooth road. You're on the right path. You're going to be able to overcome these obstacles. I feel like you'll be able to overcome the obstacles better. Sorry, I just have too many thoughts coming out of my mouth at once. When you connect with your heart and soul more than with your thinking. The Queen is also in the dark. I feel like, you know, that whatever way the Queen of Pentacles is, she always gives you her blessing. She's always very grounded and very practical and very realistic. You know, she has a strong head. She's not too much into fantasy. She wants to be grounded. Um, she can be a little stubborn though, especially in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy about, again, listening to your instincts, listening to your intuition, but also like release any deep emotions that are not serving you in a new relationship. So if you're still thinking about a past relationship or anything, you know, like you don't want someone who's going to be like this person or that person, if you can release some of that and just have an open mind, you can move forward. There is a Three of Swords. I feel like the Three of Swords is just kind of like saying that some of the other stuff, you know, just getting over the little obstacles here, and I feel like that will open you up for love and a more positive energy moving forward. That's what I got for you. I know that's might not be the reading you wanted, but you're welcome, Dr. Fizza. Caramel! Why DL didn't text me back? Huh. So why did DL not text Caramel back? Let's see. Why did DL not text Caramel back? Ooh, this one wanted to be out. Let's see. Huh. The moon. For the moon, I do feel like that they had decisions that they had to make. I feel like they had other things they needed to do or other decisions they needed to make. So I don't know if they needed time to think or what the decisions were. I do feel like they're trying to figure out a lot of things within themselves. There was a new moon, so that could have charged, like, you know, charged up these ideas that they had, and they're like, oh, maybe I need to think about those a little bit more and consider some options. There is the Nine of Wands as well. For the Nine of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's an energy about trying to be resilient, trying to do all these things, but also feeling tired and not motivated at the same time, you know, trying to get everything done, wanting to um, do whatever it is that they need to do and not being able to have that motivation or the energy to do that. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark here. I do feel like whatever it is, they feel like they're overcommitted and they feel like they can't turn back time. I do feel like they want to go back and do whatever they were doing, but they have like all these priorities here and they're kind of like stuck. You know, the moons here, I do feel like maybe there's things going on with them. Maybe you don't know as well. There's the Six of Swords in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about them being a little bit stagnant. I also feel like there's an energy where something is forcing the delay, so I don't know what that was for them, but I do feel like whatever the delay was, it was like a forced idea. So I don't know if they were just preoccupied with something. I don't know if their like internet didn't work for some reason or whatever that was for them, but that's what I got. Dottie! Hi, Dottie! What do you see about me and my life? What do I need to know? What does Dottie need to know? What does Dottie need to know about her life? What does Dottie need to know? Hi, Alice! What does Dottie need to know? If anyone's just coming on, I am doing a full moon readings if anybody wants one. I know it was yesterday, but I couldn't come yesterday. So they are available if you want a full moon reading. The Tower, Dottie. Are you causing some chaos? Some shenanigans, maybe? You know, it's that time of year. You know, get a little witchy, a little create some chaos. But it's also good to know how to control the chaos. You know, as long as you're creating it, make sure you also know how to control it as well. I'm just feeling a lot of that energy for you, Dottie. There is the Four of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's an energy about not wanting to be flexible. Maybe you're restricting yourself a little bit, or maybe you're restricted. May not be doing it to yourself. Maybe just finances or something that are just restricting you from getting out and doing things that you feel like maybe you want to do or, you know, should be doing. There's the Ace of Wands in the dark too. I do feel like whatever that needs to be started, you're delaying it. I don't know if you're delaying it because you're just not up to it, or if there's other reasons, like with the Four of Wands, maybe just not having the finances or whatever to get that done, and it's being delayed. Not quite sure what that is about, but I do feel like there's also problems with your relationship. Not quite sure what exactly those are. There is the Page of Pentacles in the light. With the Page of Pentacles in the light, I do feel like you're going to be receiving some good news. I also feel like there's going to be, you know, I know there's a little bit of issues here with the relationships, but I also feel like the relationship is not, you know, I do feel like you're still working on it, or it's something that you can overcome. You know, it's not a permanent thing going on here. I also feel like family is involved here for some reason. I'm not quite sure if it's like a good thing or not, but I do feel like there's family. So I don't know if you've been talking to them or if you should be talking to them, but that's what I got for you, Dottie. Hi, royalty. I always want to say it differently. Hi, Lucinda, how are you? Hi, Manil. Hi, Star Love Angel, how are you? Christine, full moon reading. Ooh, full moon reading. Full moon reading. Who was Christine before the full moon eclipse? Who was Christine before the full moon eclipse? Who was Christine after the full moon eclipse? Who was Christine after the full moon eclipse? How will the full moon's energy affect Christine? How will the full moon's energy affect Christine? Oops. I wanted to be it. What should Christine do? What should Christine do next? What should Christine do next? What should Christine do next? Justice. Okay. The moon spoken. The temperance. This was your energy before the full moon. So the temperance represents being a little unbalanced, not matching up with your alignment, with your mind and your soul and your heart and your spirit, just wasn't matching up the way it should have been. I also feel like if there's an energy about some legal matters. I don't know if there is a legal situation or something that is kind of like something important that you have to do. It doesn't have to be like law related. It could be just something that's really important to you that needs to be done. There's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is in the light. So this is your energy after. So I do feel like the energy after the full moon has improved. I do feel like you're going to be getting some recognition. You're going to be able to move forward. I also feel like things are going to be better for you, or you're going to feel more confident in what you're doing next. These two wanted to come out together, and this is how the energy is going to affect you now that the full moon has done its thing and it's out. We're in the full moon phase now. You had the Empress in the dark. For the Empress in the dark, I do feel like there's energy that your home life may be a little bit struggling, so I'm not sure what the home life or work life is for you. There's a moon here, so maybe things have not, you don't know what they are quite yet. They may be just a mystery for you still. I also feel like whatever's going on, you're going to be able to connect with your intuition again, and you're going to be able to resolve these problems. I also feel there might be an older person or an older woman or mother figure who is trying to give you advice or is going to want to give you advice. I don't know if it's the best advice because it is in the dark. The Ten of Wands. For the Ten of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy that you are going through a journey. You are going through the phases, even though this is a new energy for you. I do feel like by the new moon, things will improve even better. It's just kind of like the phase that you're in right now. You have the Justice. The Justice is in the light. So I feel like whatever this was, you will find the conclusions for it. The Temperance suggesting some kind of legal or something problems. You're struggling with home life? Okay. I feel that, yeah. With the Justice, I do feel like you're going to be able to find your balance and be able to find something. If there is an older person that is able to help you, maybe reach out to them and they can, direct you in the right direction on how to get some support in that. Yeah, but that's what I got for you. It is really hard right now. Prices are crazy. That's what I got for you, Christine. Hopefully things get better. It looks like it's going to get better, But, the Justice does suggest to seek out and get some help and find that balance. You're welcome. Sama! General love reading for Sama. General love reading for Sama. General love reading for Sama. Ooh. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, I do feel like there's a next step in your love department. I don't know if you're looking for love or you are in a relationship right now, but I feel like whatever that is for you, you are ready for the next step. You're ready for whatever comes your way. The Three of Wands is also about, well, any of the Wands cards about that. Rush of energy and passion and romance. I do feel like that is coming for you as well. For the Three of Wands, I also feel like maybe you're going to meet someone at an event. I don't know if you're going to a Halloween type party or not or something like that, but I do feel like that type of energy is where you're going to meet someone. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's about meeting a new person as well. So I do feel like you are going to meet someone new, Yeah. I feel like whoever this new person is, they may not last long, or they may just change other things for you. They may be somebody who you're not used to being with. It may be someone who's like completely different for you, or someone you're not expecting, and that's going to bring some profound changes for you. You know, just change things up for you a little bit, or you're going to meet them unexpectedly, you know. There's also the Fool, so I do feel like, you know, maybe give this person a chance. Like I said, if this is someone that is completely different, like a completely different change than what you normally would go for, you know, the Fool, I feel like does say to give them a chance and just get to know them, see what happens, you know. Take that risk and see what's going on. Star Love Angel, full moon reading. Starlove, did you want to change your question? So Starlove's question is, what secret did Richard hide from me? No? Oh, you don't? Okay. You want a full moon reading? Or what secret did Richard hide from you? Change questions? Is it the full moon one or the secret? Oh, the secret one? Okay. Gotcha. So what secret did Richard hide from Star Angel? What he does not want me to know. Okay, so what does Richard not want Star Love Angel to know? What does Richard not want Star Love Angel to know? Let's see. The King of Wands. The King of Wands is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about a past person or past experience. So I feel like whatever their energy is about something that's happened in their past or something that's happened between the two of you before now. You know, it could be any time before this reading, you know, yesterday, last year, whatever that is before now. There's also the Three of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's a little bit of drama or a sudden change with Richard. That's his name, right? Richard? Yeah, okay. I'm sure I'm thinking about the same person. Richard, I do feel like there's things going on with him for sure. I'm not quite sure if it's like a family thing or whatever it is, or it has to do with something from his past. I do feel like whatever it is, the emotions are running through him. You know, he's going through a lot of emotions right now. There's a Three of Cups as well. I feel like he just wants to be alone, doesn't want to be with other people for some reason. Not quite sure what that is, but the Emperor. The Emperor is in the dark. For the Emperor in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being stubborn about something. I do feel like the person wants to have control, but I feel like they feel like they're losing control. They can't decide what their next steps are. You know, they're trying to move forward, but they can't figure out how to do that. That's what I got for you. You're welcome, Star Angel. Dream! What's my fire sign feel about me? Ooh, what does Dream's fire sign feel about Dream? What does Dream's fire sign feel about Dream? Let's see. Ooh. There's some good energy there. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is some good energy. Three of Cups is, you know, a growing success at wanting to celebrate. I do feel like, I don't know if your fire sign wants to take you out or is planning on taking you out somewhere, but I feel that energy. I feel like things are coming together for the two of you. You also have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is in the light. I do feel like there's some kind of obstacles that you're going over, or your fire sign is going through. I also feel like there's an energy about wanting to um, move forward, but like being smart about it, like really choosing the next steps wisely, you know, like not really relying on intuition or instincts, or just really thinking about how to move forward. I don't know if it's like moving forward towards you, dream, or like moving forward in their life in general. There is the Six of Pentacles, so I do feel like they want to work on the relationship, or they want to work things out with you. I'm not sure what is going on between the two of you, but I do feel like they are feeling the need to give and take, and they're trying their best to do that. So I don't know if there's like other things that are kind of like complicating the situation or not. There is a Seven of Pentacles, so I do feel like your fire sign does have choices that they need to make. I also feel like whatever's going on, that they're trying to evaluate the progress because they want to see what the future looks like. They want to know what things look like in the future, if it's with you or whatever, or if it's their job. I'm not quite sure what. But that's what I got for you, Dream. Andrea, what is the next actions from my Leo boyfriend? I'm an Aries. Okay, so what's the next actions from your Leo boyfriend for Andrea, who's an Aries? Ooh, that's an exciting energy. Leos and Aries are a good match. Let's see. I think Aries is just that sign that's kind of like good with anybody. It's that lucky one to have. um, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the dark. Huh. I'm feeling like your Leo boyfriend feels like they still have a lot to learn about you. I feel like they're still discovering things about you, and they're still, I don't know, just wondering what, I don't know what they're wondering about, but I do feel like they need to learn more things about you, or wanting to learn more things about you. With the Eight of Cups, I feel like they do want to move forward in a positive light. I do feel like they're trying to let go of some old past things that are not really serving them moving forward. You know, I don't feel like it has anything to do with you, Andrea. I just feel like there's just things that they're trying to deal with, you know? There is a sun, so I do feel like the universe is giving you his blessings, you know? I always feel that with the star. The universe is just blessing you. I also feel like whatever this energy is as well is about being inspired, but also feeling your spiritual path. So if you and your boyfriend have a good connection, and you do feel like you're both on the same spiritual path and the same spiritual beliefs, it will grow more. There's the King of Swords in the dark. For the King of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of questioning things, a little bit of analyzing the situation a little bit. I also feel like there's an energy about, I don't know if he's like a little restless, and like restless, like has a lot of energy and not really knowing where to put that energy and where to put that focus, you know, wanting to do multiple things at once, but yet not really getting anything done at the same time. But I do feel like he's going through some changes, you know, with the bat and the crow, and the owl. I do feel like he's learning things. I don't know if he's learning more things about himself spiritually, or like learning things about how he makes a good partner towards you or what, but I do feel like he's learning things and going through a lot of things emotionally and spiritually and intellectually, just kind of like all of that is going on at once. But that's what I got for you, Andrea. I feel like once he figures it out, then he'll know what next steps he's going to take. That is so true. Awesome. Wish you guys luck, for sure. Oh, thank you, blessed one. Blessed one, what is your question? General reading? Okay, general reading for blessed one. 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 Oh. Ooh, the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have choices that need to be made, or choices to things to choose from, maybe some opportunities. I also feel like there's an energy about having some strange visions. I don't know if you've been dreaming things or like thinking about things, but I do feel like if you have been having some dreams or like just some visions or just some feelings about something, they're probably trying to tell you something. There's the Knight of Wands as well. The Knight of Wands is in the dark, huh? I feel like there's an energy about someone's looking for your attention, or you're looking for someone's attention. You know, roles can always be reversed. I'm not sure which is which here, but I also feel like there's an energy about not really following through with commitments. I don't know if that's somebody else towards you, or if you haven't been like up to it or not really feeling it, like wanting to, you know, commit yourself or overcommit yourself to too many things right now. Just like do one day at a time. You know, nothing wrong with that. There's a Page of Wands is in the dark. So I don't know if you have been thinking about some, or like, I feel like you're gonna get some news. I don't feel like it's like bad news or anything. I just feel like you're gonna get an update or something that maybe just will throw you off your path or just throw you off, you know, from what you're doing for that day kind of thing, you know? The Six of Cups, I do feel like there's energy that something is coming from your past, so maybe this is from your past. I don't know if there's somebody who's going to try to reach out to you from your past or what that energy is. For the Six of Cups, I do feel like there's energy about like happiness and family time, you know, the general things. I'm also feeling like there's a connection about finding your roots. So I don't know if you've been thinking about finding your roots or like digging more into your own family history and something like that, but I do feel like there's that energy as well. That's what I got for you, blessed one. You're welcome. Like Nightbot is being a little slow. Nightbot's taking a nap. Need to wake him up. Victoria, what's coming? Good things do you coming for my husband and I. For Victoria. What upcoming good things are coming for Victoria and her hubby? What are some good things coming up for Victoria and her hubby? Huh. The Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is in the dark. Huh. I feel like for the Page of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about something that's not realistic for some reason. So I'm not quite sure what that is for you. But I feel like it's more about your hubby, like kind of like having some, like limiting himself or not really pushing himself to do more than he feels like doing in the moment. I just kind of like feel that low energy. About feeling that a little bit there. There is, the death card. I feel like the death card is more about having some changes, but I feel like some of these changes may be a little bit delayed for some reason. Maybe it's just because they're not not up to it, just not feeling it is what I'm feeling like, just not really wanting to rush into things, taking their time on that. There is the Five of Pentacles in the dark. Huh. We wanted some positive energies. For the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about, being able, I feel like your money is going to get up though. Like I do feel like you're going to be able to like pay your bills and like things are going to be, not perfect, but I do feel like things are going to get better. The Empress is in the dark. For the Empress in the dark, I do feel like maybe I feel like there's somebody else here, so I don't know if there's somebody else that has like been trying to help you guys out or trying to help out your hubby or something. I just feel like this person may be trying to give some advice. Maybe it's not like the best advice or not the advice that's needed for this time. Maybe it's good advice but not practical for right now. Yeah. I just clarify. Can we get one good news for Victoria? Can we get one good news for Victoria? Two of Wands. Things are going to get better. You're not going to be able to see your future better. You're going to see clearly what is coming for you next. I do feel like there's going to be choices that need to be made. These choices maybe with the Death card once you get yourself sorted and motivated, or your hubby gets sorted and motivated. Yeah, I do feel like things will get better. Your money is going to get better, or at least going to be more stable. That's what I got for you. Hi, Lala. How are you? Hi, Ariana. How are you? Miss Ashley. Hi. What do I need to do for my business to increase? Ooh. So what do you need to do for your business to increase the income and money? Business reading for Miss Ashley. Business reading for Miss Ashley. Business reading for Miss Ashley. What does Ashley need to do to increase income and money? For the Five Wands, the Five Wands is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about I do feel like there's an energy about competition, but I also feel like there's an energy about trying to work harder than other people. Huh. I don't know if this is like something that is blocking you from making more money, or like trying to like some kind of energy that's like, you don't need to work as hard as other people. You don't have to work harder than other people, I feel like it's more about working differently rather than harder, if that makes any sense. With the Nine of Wands in the light, I do feel like it's about refocusing yourself, like Nine of Wands is kind of like wanting to work really hard but not really being motivated, but I feel like it's more about having some clarity about what's the most important things to do and like reorganizing yourself more than like, that's kind of the energy I feel. I do feel like with the Two of Wands, there's a lot of fiery cards here, so fiery cards the fire cards are about business and success and romance as well, but I do feel like it's more about the business here for sure, like having that clear outlook of what the future is going to look like for you and like what your next steps are. I also feel like there's going to be some unexpected obstacles coming your way for you, so be aware of that. I'm also feeling wherever this is, I feel like you're gonna be lacking some progress. So I don't know if there's something's gonna happen where you're not gonna be able to work as hard as you were, or I don't know if it's like an illness or just something that's gonna set you back a little bit. But I also feel like there's energy about um, setting some goals, like setting some realistic goals, but in small steps. There's also the justice. The justice is in the dark. So I don't know if there's some things that you have to look into for your business. It's in order to expand it. Like I don't know what that is for you or what your business is. If there's any like illegal things that you need to do in order to expand your business, or like paperwork that needs to be filled out, or whatever that is for you. But I do feel like it's about finding that balance and like trying to figure out how it goes, you know? I feel like it's something about like working in moderation, you know, don't work too hard, don't work not enough either. You know, just finding that right balance is what I have for you. Lucinda, full moon reading. Yes, full moon reading for Lucinda. Who was Lucinda before the full moon? 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 Who is Lucinda after the full moon? Who is Lucinda after the full moon? You're welcome, Miss Ashley. Let's see. Who was Lucinda after the full moon? How will the full moon's energy affect Lucinda? What does Lucinda need to remember? What does Lucinda need to remember? And what does Lucinda need to do? You're feeling the werewolf vibes? Awesome. There we go. Huh. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is in the dark. So this is your energy before the full moon. So this is like before yesterday. I'm feeling like there's an energy about not being very motivated. I'm also feeling there's an energy about working. I feel like you weren't motivated because you've been working too much. You've been working a lot. I also feel like there's an energy like having like being bored and like not really not having anything fun to do as well. Maybe that was what was not motivating you enough, you know? I feel that. But this is after the full moon. The magician is in the dark. So I do feel like there are some talents you haven't been putting to use. I do feel like there's some things that you can be doing or could be focusing on that you haven't started yet. I also feel like there's an energy about um, poor planning, but I also feel like there's an energy about other people. So I don't know if other people are telling you or discouraging you about something that you don't really need to put that energy into use, you know? There's the Three of Pentacles, so I do feel like you're going to be working with other people. So I don't know if these are the same people or like different groups of people that you need to work with. But I also feel like there's going to be some success, and I feel like you're going to be able to work as a team despite all of that. The Four of Pentacles, this is what you need to remember. So the Four of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever you need to remember is like remember to be positive, remember to be creative. I also feel like there's an energy about like um I feel like there's gonna be a delay or something about a property. So I don't know if that is something you're you're thinking about or what it is, but I do feel like there is something to remember about a property or like something being delayed in a building or what that is for you. There is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is in the dark. This is what you can do to move forward. It's in the dark. Huh. For Three of Wands in the Dark, I do feel like there's an energy about feeling caged. It's like a get out. So maybe, over here you were saying that the cards were saying that you were feeling dull and you like need some excitement. So, maybe go out for Halloween or whatever it is that you do. If you do celebrate, show in or whatever it is, have that celebration. Take that time off to do that. I feel like having that excitement will like boost your energy for sure. Thank you, Lala. I like my hat too. You're welcome, Lucinda. Hi, Tanya. I am good. Hopefully everyone else is good. Alice, does Tarash want to get back together with me? Hopefully I'm saying that name right. Tarash. This is for Alice. So does Tarash want to get back together with Alice? Does Tarash want to get back together with Alice? The Queen of Wands is in the dark. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being unreliable. I'm not quite sure if that is, but I do feel like Tarash is thinking about you, so I'm not sure what his intentions are. I do feel like he's feeling like a little insecure right now for some reason. There is the Nine of Swords is in the dark. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy. I don't know if he's like blaming himself for something, but I do feel like that. I do feel like he's having a clearer perspective of what the relationship was before. I'm also feeling there's an energy about releasing some stress and like wanting to share things with you. So I don't know if he wants to share like a conversation with you, but I do feel like he's been going through a phase of having some clarity. So, maybe that is something he wants to do. I'm not sure if it's the best intentions. The Queen did warn you that he's not very reliable. The Three of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to work with you, wanting to work things out with you as well. I also feel like there's an energy that he wants to do something with you. So I don't know if this is like a project or an idea that he has come up with or what he's planning, but for the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about him wanting, or them wanting to have some excitement, just wanting to speed things up and just wanting things. I just feel like this want kind of energy, not really having a focus or like a clear plan of what that looks like in the future. Just kind of like working on it right now, kind of energy. That's what I got for you, Alice. Oh, okay, good, Victoria. I'm glad you got to see it. Caramel, DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. So DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. DL's current feelings and intentions towards VF. The hat is everything? Yay! I was hoping it would be. It's a party. Shawin is like the witches' New Year's. So this is like New Year's for me, That's why I'm not going to be here on Tuesday, because I'm going to be celebrating. So this is just my little Shawin celebration with you guys. Let's see. DL's current feelings. Trying to pick up the energy. I feel like a DL has been blocking some energy recently. Let's see. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is in the light, so I do feel like there is good things. I do feel like DL does respect and care about VF for sure. I do feel that there's some positive energy, positive intentions. For the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like this is an on and off thing. So I don't know if it's like DL wants a connection with VF, but doesn't know how to go about it, doesn't know how to connect in the way that they need to connect, and kind of gives up and like goes back and forth is what I'm feeling. I'm also feeling there's an energy about the relationship going through milestones. I feel like that's just the give and take, you know, wanting to move forward, taking a step back, moving forward, you know, kind of energy. The Three of Cups is in the dark. I do feel like whatever it is, I feel like there is some or has been some disappointments. I do feel like there's a little bit of betrayal, but I feel like it's a mutual betrayal. But I feel like it's more about not being able to know how to move forward in whatever the relationship is between DL and VF, and they're just like, I feel like there's kind of like a stuck energy. You know, they want to see each other, but they can't for some reason. I'm not quite sure what's blocking them. But there is the Five of Cups in the dark. For the Five of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to pull away. But I feel like they don't want to pull away, just kind of like, you know, wanting to let go, but they can't for some reason, not having that confidence to let go at the same time. I do feel like they're looking to get into a better position, so I don't know if they're able to get into a better position in order to have that positive energy that they want towards VF. That's what I got for you, Caramel. Dottie! Am I better off single and alone, far away from him, or good? For good. Okay. So this is for Dottie. Is Dottie better single and far away from him for good? Okay. So is Dottie better off single? Let's see. Ooh, I don't want it to come out. For the Magician is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about hard work that needs to be done. So I don't know. I do feel like the cards are kind of telling you like you and your relationship do need to have some hard work to do in order to make it work. Because you know you do have the Two of Cups, so there is a connection there. There is romance there. There is passion and all that sort of thing. There is a commitment there. I feel like the commitment is strong, and I do feel like the Magician really wants that hard work to be done. There's also the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like there's going to be some opportunities. I do feel like the relationship that you have is a valued one. Like it's a good relationship. I just feel like it has to be needs to be more effort into working on the commitment to make it last, you know? There is a Four of Swords. The Four of Swords does represent to take a rest, you know? If you need that time apart to have that rest, or if you need time together, like sometimes not even apart, sometimes having that time together without focusing on other responsibilities for a little bit can help, or like taking a time a break apart as well. Whichever way this sits with you is like taking a break, you know? But the cards do suggest that there is hard work that needs to be done here. You're welcome, Dottie. I appreciate you too, Dottie. Thank you for coming and visiting. I appreciate everyone who comes and visits. It does. Thank you, Caramel. What does November hold for royalty? Royalty, right? Royalty. What does November hold for royalty? Let's see. What does November hold for royalty? What does November hold for royalty? Just don't want it to be out. The star. You have all the blessings of the universe for November. That is exciting. Oh, thank you, Dottie. I appreciate that. We really need it. Our old pug is not doing too well. She's 14, so she's getting there. You hear her snoring in the background. That's what that noise is behind me, is her snoring. So, for November, for royalty. I don't know why I keep wanting to call you something else. The star, I do feel that there's blessings. I also feel like you're going to be inspired in November. So I don't know if you've been thinking about a new business or what that is for you, but I do feel like you're going to be inspired. You're going to have like new creative ideas. You're going to be able to, um, you know, work on those, make those dreams a reality is what I'm trying to say here. You have the High Priestess in the dark. The High Priestess in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about starting some plans, but I feel like some of these plans may not have a strong foundation. So maybe that's something you may want to put a little bit of focus onto. If you do have these plans and they're not like really going somewhere, like try to figure out how to work around it, trying to figure out what those obstacles are that may be holding you back a little bit. There's the Five of Wands in the dark. For Five of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about maybe a little bit of competition. So I don't know if that's what the struggle is with this idea, that there is competition, or if there's something else that needs to be done. I just feel like there's something that needs you need to look at, or take a second look at it, or maybe ask someone for advice who is a professional in that area. There is the Page of Pentacles in the light, so I do feel like you're going to get some good news. You're going to get some positive energy. The Page of Pentacles is about money, so I do feel like, what if this is like a job opportunity, career opportunity, whatever this is for you, I do feel like you're going to get some good news about it moving forward. That's what I got. Yes, exactly. Awesome. I wish you all luck. You're welcome. Thank you, Dottie. Brownie needs all the prayers she can get right now. Manil texted a whole paragraph to fix that. Okay, Manil texted why a whole paragraph to fix that. How will he act? He's aware, basically confessed my love. Basically confessed your love. Oh, okay, so you explained everything to why, and now you want to know how he's going to act. I see. Let's see. Texted a whole paragraph. How will he act? For the Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is in the dark. I feel like it's more about a change and a challenge, like more like a challenge of how to okay, he acted positively, but he was neutral also. Oh, okay. I see. I do feel like whatever he was thinking was kind of like, I don't know if it was like caught off guard or like feeling like at that moment feeling like there would be some challenges with that. So I don't know if that's just challenges with them. Like I don't feel like it's really anything with you. But I do feel like whatever the relationship is, I do feel like it's on track, you know? I do feel like you're going through the cycles. I also kind of feel like that, you know, the world's in the dark. World's in the dark. The world's in the light. In the light is what I was trying to say. Sorry about that. In the dark would mean like it's not really completed, but I feel like if it's not really completed, it's kind of like you're not done being together, you know? This relationship isn't done. It's not over if it was in the dark. In the light, it's still going, right? Um, I feel like there is a commitment, but I also feel like there's going to be like dreams coming true. There is the Ace of Cups, so I do feel like Y does have feelings towards you for sure. You know, like his cup is overflowing with love for you. I just feel like they feel like there's a little bit of I don't know if it was shock or like, you know, just kind of like, you know, I'm not ready for this, or maybe they think that it's going a little too fast, but I feel like they appreciate that they know. There is a Chariot, so I do feel like the most of Y's problems with reacting was like he doesn't know what the future is going to look like. He's just not being able to visualize what the future of the two of you together is going to look like. You know, it's kind of like stuck, you know, like how is this? Like maybe they had plans. I'm not sure what is going on, but that's what I got for you. Macaroni, general for next week. Ooh, macaroni. I think he was very confused as well, and you weren't the only one. I'm sure he'll come around. I'm sure he'll come around. But no. Macaroni. General for next week. General for next week for macaroni. General for next week for macaroni. Those two want to be together, so we're going to keep them together. I'm not going to fight the universe, right? Well, let's see here. These two wanted to be together. The Ten of Swords with the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Swords is, you know, I feel like the Ten of Swords is kind of like something ending with a new beginning, a new positive beginning. I also feel like there's an energy about a separation. So I don't know what the separation is for you, but I also feel like there's an energy about um, having some stress and like feeling like you didn't do enough or you didn't finish enough. I'm not sure what that is. But it did come with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is also in the light. So I do feel like you're going to be able to come up with some solutions to the problem. I also feel like whatever this is going on, I do feel like I don't know if you're in a relationship or if this is a work situation, but I do feel like someone is getting a little bored or a little drained, and I feel like that energy or their energy may affect you this week. I also feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it's a lot about give and take. So I don't know if that is going to affect you as well this week. That little give and take and like being comfortable with that as well. So I don't know if someone's going to expect things from you, but you know, make sure that you expect the same in return. There's also the Page of Swords. So I do think you are going to get some good news. You can get some satisfaction this week as well. I also feel like there's a reason for you to stand up. So if somebody is taking advantage of you, making sure that, you know, you do stand up for them, making sure that they are also doing their part. You're not doing all of the work as well, you know, like that give and take I feel like needs to happen, and there is an energy about standing up for yourself and protecting yourself as well. I do feel like you're going to be learning something, or sharing ideas. Maybe you're going to be the one teaching someone else. The King of Swords is in the dark, so I do feel like you're going through some changes. I feel, again, with the Owl, I do feel like you're going to be learning something as well. The King of Swords too, I do feel like there's a little bit of energy about wanting to analyze the situation and making sure you're not lowering your standards, as well as not letting another, I feel like this is a work situation. I feel like another worker is going to want to take advantage of you. And like, don't let them do it. You know, you have 3 cards that are saying like, don't let them take advantage of you. You know, stand your ground. You know, they may want they may want to take all of the credit for it, but make sure that they know that you did it too. You know, whatever that is for you. Daisy Lee, hi, welcome. What's coming up for me in the month of November? So what's coming up for Daisy in the month of November? You're welcome, Macaroni. What's coming up for Daisy in the month of November? Those two want to be together. Okay, let's just see. These two were together. The Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like maybe you're falling off track a little bit. Maybe you're you're doubting yourself a little bit as well. There is a Two of Pentacles, so I do feel like you have choices that need to be made. I do feel like whatever's going on, I do feel like, you know, life is unpredictable. Life can throw you off track, right? It came with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in the light. I do feel like there might be a little bit of a conflict with your family or your home life situation. I'm not quite sure what that is. It could also be about conflict or a situation at work. Whatever the case may be, I do feel like you're going to be able to overcome that, though. I do feel like you're going to be able to work together with the Three of Pentacles. I also feel like there's an energy about learning new skills, or like using your skills to overcome this problem or whatever that is. I also feel like there's going to be some success for you. I feel like you're going to be creative, or like start a new creative project or thinking about starting a new creative project as well in November. With the Hangman is in the light, so I do feel like there's an energy about seeing things in a different perspective. So I don't know if this has to do with this conflict or whatever is going on here with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if, yeah, I feel like it's more like a family problem that's going on here. I feel like if you're in a relationship, I do feel like there's milestones you're going to be going through with your relationship as well. But overall, there is some positive light here. I do see things from a different perspective may be helpful. That's what I got for you. Hi, morning. Hi, Farah. Farah, donations? Yes, if you want to give a donation to skip the list, you can for sure. If you want to join the list, you can just join the list as well. To join the list, you just write join with your question. But if you do a donation, you get to skip the list. So welcome. I appreciate your visit so much. You donated? Okay. Ronnie Cupid, Farah next. We'll see how it goes. Awesome. After Lala? Okay, I'll do Lala and then I'll do Farah. Okay. Lala, what actions can I expect from Guidon this week? What actions can I expect from Guidon this week? This is for Lala. for Lala. Let's see. You had a fight? Oh no. Huh. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, I do feel like whatever happened between the two of you is going to be okay. You know, you have the Nine of Cups. So, you know, that's about things coming true. You know, like good things coming true. You know, like dreams or whatever. I do feel like you'll make up for sure. There is the Empress in the light as well. So there is love. There is a commitment there. There is some, you know, I also feel like there might be a beginning of something as well. I'm not sure what that is. But follow your instincts when you're dealing with Guido for sure. Also come up with some creative ideas. Maybe go on you know, do something together. There is the Emperor in the dark as well. The Emperor in the dark, I do feel there might be a little bit, you know, a little bit of, it might take some time, you know. I do feel like whatever happened will take some time from Guido to let go of any anxiety or anything that he's holding back. You know, with the Nine of Swords, I do feel like he's going to need some time for that. I also feel like the energy is with the Nine of Swords is that I do feel like giving him some space will help as well. But I do feel like there's a lot of energy here. I feel like, I don't know if they're like second guessing themselves or if you're the one second guessing yourselves of whatever happened. But I do feel like whatever it was, just have that conversation, that open conversation, and things will get better. But I feel like you don't just kind of like needs a space at the moment. That's what I got for you. The next is Farah. How does Abdullah currently think about me? Okay, this is for Farah. How does Abdullah currently feel about Farah? You're welcome, Lala. How does Abdullah currently think about Farah? How does Abdullah currently think about Farah? How does Abdullah currently feel about Abdullah? Abdullah. Huh. The Judgment. With the Judgment, the first thing I felt is that it's a beginning. So I don't know if you two have been together for a while or if this is something new. But I feel like whatever the energy is, the energy around the two of you right now is new energy. Or is like a work in progress. Could be just from the full moon. You know, the full moon does give a lot of energy. For sure. I also feel whatever this energy is, as well as like kind of releasing some energy, like feeling, so like I don't know if there's anything between the two of you, but like releasing some of any negativity that weren't serving the two of you. There is the Seven of Wands in the light. I do feel like there are some choices that need to be made between the two of you, or if it's just Abdullah that needs to make these choices and decisions about something. I also feel like there's an energy about if they feel like they need to stand up against something. So I don't know what this is, but I do feel like whatever it is, they may act like they're just brushing it off, but I feel like it's more than that. I feel like they want to fight for love. They want to set some boundaries. They want to overcome some obstacles. They want to, you had no contact? Oh, okay, that's what that is. Huh. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that they want to overcome obstacles. They want to fight for love. There's a lot of wanting here. They want a beginning. They're trying to release whatever it is that they're trying to release. Um, just struggling there. The Knight of Swords is in the dark. The Knight of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about focusing on what they're doing now, but they're easily bored. I feel like they're bored because they miss their partner or they miss the connection the two of you had. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of high energy going on there between the two of you, or just Abdullah. I'm not quite sure. There is the Ace of Swords, so you know, with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords, I do feel like they want to try again. They may not be contacting you, but they are thinking about you. Yeah. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a growing thing on them. Did you want me to clarify on something, Farah? Or was there another question? Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for the donation also. I appreciate that so much. Eagle, full moon reading. Full moon reading for Eagle. 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 So for Eagle, the Three of Swords, that's your energy before the full moon, before yesterday. Before yesterday, I feel like there was a little bit of some hurt feelings, or just feeling a little bitter. Just not feeling yourself, it could be any time before the full moon. This is the Eight of Cups. This is like what's after, like today, like what's after the full moon, which is like today moving forward. I do feel like you're going to be able to let go of that energy, and just set it on fire and let it go. You don't need to bring it forward with the new moon phase, I also feel whatever this energy is moving forward is like, I feel like you might need to take more time. I know that like you're moving forward and you're letting that go, but I also feel like you need more time. I also feel like there's an energy about things are changing, or you want things to change, but you can't change them for some reason. I'm not quite sure what that energy is. We can clarify on that if you want. There is a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like good things are happening. I do feel like good things are happening for you for sure. But this is the Six of Cups. So I do feel like, I don't know if you've been like thinking about someone from your past, or someone from your past is thinking about you. But I also feel like, just missing the good old days, missing how things used to be. Like, how come it's not like that anymore? Just kind of like feeling that energy. But this is the energy that is affecting you right now. So I don't know if like something from your past has been affecting you, or like holding you back, or just something that's heavy on your mind. It could be someone missing someone, or what that energy is. This one is what you need to remember, and that's the King of Cups. King of Cups, I do feel like, just because of the dark, I do feel like, just connecting with your emotions, and like, if you have emotions, make sure that you're healing from those emotions. You're letting the emotions run their course, not really holding them in. Remember that it's okay to, to release those emotions. Just set on fire and let those emotions go. You're moving forward in a positive way. So I feel like that is something that you need to remember. There's a Six of Pentacles. This is what you need to do. The Six of Pentacles is about give and take, being grateful for the things that we have and the things that we can do, and not focusing on all the things that we can't do. The Six of Pentacles is also about, like, I feel like it's more like a work thing. So I don't know if you've been working or if you're going to be getting some work, but I feel like whatever the working thing is, someone may be helping you, or you may be helping them. So I don't know if you are working, or you're going to be like training someone, or someone's going to be training you. But I do feel like that relationship is going to grow. I feel like they're going to support you and be a good support or mentor for you. That's what I got for you. You're welcome, Eagle. Mike, is there any young woman in the church that wants me? Because I see them looking. Poor Mike. They're all looking at Mike. Is there any young woman in the church that wants Mike? Mike sees them looking. Let's see. Is there any women in the church that see Mike? For the judgment is in the light. So I do feel like there is an energy about forgiveness and redemption. So I don't know if that is something that you're doing. I do feel like there's an energy of like just releasing things. Maybe the other ladies in the church are noticing that your energy has changed and that you have been releasing some negative energy. You know, sometimes when people's energies change, it does attract people to notice you more. There is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is in the dark. Huh. The Seven of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about changing happening around you. And I feel like someone may approach you with these changes or ask you to change. I'm not quite sure what this has to do with anything. You know, the Black Crow is about using your logic and going through a phase of transformation and that sort of thing. The Two of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel like there's some changes coming. I also feel like whatever these changes are, I feel like they may bring some challenges. I'm not quite sure, but I also feel like they may want to ask you to help them with something. I'm not quite sure if they're going to help you with something within the church or something else. There is a Wheel of Fortune, so I do feel like I don't really feel like they want you in a romantic sense. I feel like maybe they're thinking about asking you to help them with something, but that's what I got for you. Hi, Sybia! To join the list, just write join or exclamation mark join. If you write hi in front of join, Nightbot won't pick it up. Nightbot is not a real person, so it won't pick up your question. So if you could just write the question again, Sybia, just write join first and then your question. But hi, I appreciate the hi. Nice to meet you. I think you've been here before, right? Your name looks familiar. Ariana keeps changing her name on me. So apparently guys don't approach me because I'm intimidating. How am I intimidating to guys? Huh. Okay. The list might be close, Sybia. I'm not sure. For Ariana. So apparently Ariana is intimidating. Let's see. Is Ariana intimidating? Is Ariana intimidating? Is Ariana intimidating? Let's see. Is Ariana intimidating? For the Temperance is in the dark, huh? I do feel like there's energy about something you're unaware of. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I do feel like there's energy of something you're not unaware of. I know I am not aware of the tone of my voice. I know my tone of my voice goes up and down, and I have no idea. I can't control it. I don't even know I'm doing it. So I don't know if that is something, if it's something like similar like that you don't really know, and people are just like, I don't know. There is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is in the light. You know, the Five of Cups in the light could represent that they are intimidated by you for some reason. I don't know why. The Five of Cups is also about feeling a little distant. So I feel like more than intimidation, I feel like it's more like they don't feel close to you for some reason. They don't feel that connection towards you for some reason. there's the Six of Cups in the dark. For the Six of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about some blocked energy. I feel like this blocked energy is like making you miss some valuable connections and opportunities for some reason. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. Huh. You always get the cards in the dark. Maybe. Um, there's a Nine of Pentacles in the dark. The Nine of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's like an energy that they feel like you're more independent than they are, or they think that you're more independent than they are. Maybe that's what's intimidating them. I feel like that is that. They think that you're too independent, too, I don't know why they would think that, but that's right. They're not good enough for you as well. You know, if they think that you're too independent, then definitely, definitely they're not for you, right? You attract a lot of clingy guys. Yeah, you don't want to be anybody's mom, right? Well, unless they're your own children, right? Gladys, hi. Where will I meet my mate? Huh? Where will Gladys meet her mate? Where will Gladys meet her mate? Ooh, let's see. Where will Gladys meet her mate? Let's see. Where will Gladys meet her mate? Where will Gladys meet her mate? Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Five of Pentacles is in the light. I do feel like there's an energy that I feel like when you feel like you're all alone, and I feel like when you feel like times are hard is when you're going to meet someone for some reason. I feel like you're going to meet someone who is going to be supportive and generous. I feel that for you. There is a Lovers. The Lovers is in the dark. I feel like it's just in the dark because you haven't met them yet. That is what I'm feeling. I also feel like this person, I feel like when you're going to meet this person is when you stop looking for this person. I feel like when things are hard and you're all caught up in your own thing, you're not paying attention to anybody or anyone, is when you're going to find the love, when you're going to find someone. You know, generally it happens that way. When you least expect it, you're just going to run into them. I feel like they're going to be supportive and they're going to maybe even help you out for some reason, whatever you're going to be going through. But I feel like that is when you're going to meet them, is when you're really focused on, when you're not focused on meeting anyone, you're just dealing with your own stuff and doing your own thing. Yeah, the King of Swords as well. So I feel like with the King of Swords, you're gonna feel the energy of like just releasing some things and just, you know, being practical and solving your own problems and taking care of your business and all that sort of thing. I also feel like there's an energy for you to like higher your standards. Like make sure you have high standards for your love and your partner. I also feel like there's an energy that, you know, things may be challenging you, but try your best, you know? There's also the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like someone may be reaching out to you soon. Like, I don't know how soon, like, you know, this could be next couple of months. The Page of Pentacles, the Pentacle cards do represent winter, so maybe some point during the winter. I also feel like there's an energy about, I don't know what this energy is. But I do feel like there's going to be a relationship, you know? I do feel that. I feel like this person will be very dedicated in supporting you and helping you out and care about you. That's what I got. You did it, Sibia! Yay! You're welcome, Gladys. Tanya, what are Guy's current feelings for me? What are Guy's current feelings towards Tanya? I think this one wanted to be in the light. It was trying to turn itself around. What are Guy's current feelings for Tanya? What are Guy's current feelings for Tanya? Guy's current feelings for Tanya. Oh, Five of Pentacles really wants to be out. For the Eight of Cups. For the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there is an energy about choosing happiness and looking for happiness and looking to want to take action. I'm not sure what the action is towards you. I'm not feeling like it's anything bad, but I do feel like there's an energy about wanting to step back for a minute just to collect themselves, just to collect themselves because they want to move forward in a positive light. And I do feel like whatever that is, they just need a moment to think things through for some reason. I feel like they're trying to figure out what their next actions are, what their next intentions are towards you. The Empress is in the dark. I do feel like there is an energy about for the Empress, I do feel like there is an energy about wanting to start something new, but it's kind of like delayed, not knowing where to go with it. I also feel like I don't know if they're like questioning your motives, if Guy is questioning your motives saying it, or if Guy is like questioning his own motives. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. There's a Five of Pentacles in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about healing some old wounds. So I don't know if like he's like just going through things in his head right now and is trying to figure things out. I don't know if that's what he needs to step away from and like deal with his own whatever's going on in his mind before he knows how to step forward and just kind of like release that energy. The Queen of Wands is in the light, so I do feel like she's a very powerful lady, the Queen of Wands. She has a lot of energy, she has a lot of focus and passion. I also feel like she represents someone who is determined. Here too I can feel that determination, determined on how to take the next steps, just kind of like feeling stuck there at the same time. That's what I got for you. Hi V, how are you? Shivya, yes. We should drink to that, eh? It's a celebration. Caramel, Joe's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel. Okay, so Joe's current feelings and intentions towards Caramel. What is Joe's feelings and intentions towards Caramel? What are Joe's feelings? What are Joe's feelings towards Caramel? What are Joe's intentions towards Caramel? What are Joe's intentions towards Caramel? Let's see. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is in the light. I do feel like, the Queen, she's very nurturing and giving and sensitive. I do feel like Joe does feel sensitive and respects your ideas and your opinions and your feelings and all that sort of thing. I feel a lot of respect there. There is the Eight of Cups, though. I do feel like maybe you're releasing some old negative energy, but I feel like it's more about Joe releasing some of that. I don't feel any of that energy for you. I also feel like there's energy about wanting to decide something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I feel like he's kind of like considering things and wondering if I feel like he's wondering whatever steps he makes next, if that will interfere with the relationship between you and him. It's kind of like, if I do that, then can I still have this relationship or whatever it is? I just feel like he's kind of like deciding on things. There's the Five of Wands in the dark. The Five of Wands in the dark, I feel like this is more about an inner conflict, more than like a conflict between the two of you. for the Five of Wands, I also feel like there's an energy like wanting to work hard and like really focus on their work. And I also feel like there's an energy about trying to resolve something. I'm not sure what they want to resolve. If it's like a conflict between you and them, or if it's a conflict between them and someone else, or just an inner conflict within themselves. I do feel like they want to keep the peace. They want to solve the problems. They want to make more money, you know? Again, I'm feeling like they have a lot of respect for you, Caramel. The Nine of Swords is in the light, huh? You know, the Nine of Swords is kind of like about struggling to trust someone or struggling to trust themselves. I also feel like there's some regret, some anxiety about something. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I also feel like they're deprived of something. So I'm not quite sure if they're like deprived of having more time with you or just what that is for them, but that's what I got. What upcoming good things do you see coming for my son? Okay, so for Victoria, what good things do I see coming for Victoria's son? What good things do I see coming for Victoria's son? A good energy for Victoria's son. Ooh. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a good one. I do feel like there's going to be some opportunities. I do feel like he's going to be getting an offer. I feel like this offer is more like a work situation. I do feel like he's going to be developing in skills. I feel like he's going to be learning something. So I don't know if he's going to be getting a new job or whatever it is. I feel like he's going to be learning a new skill or like something at work. I feel like whatever it is, he's going to be like really focused on it. I also feel like he's going to be working on relationship goals. I don't know if this is the same sun that we talked about before, but I also feel like this energy, like I'm really focused on what my new relationship goals are going to be, you know? There's also the Eight of Swords in the light. The Eight of Swords in the light, I do feel like they're going to take some time. I also feel like they're moving on from a past relationship. I also feel like there's an energy about putting things aside for now. So I don't know what that is, but I feel like they're more focused on something else and they're putting something aside. I feel like whatever it is, that's helping them overcome some obstacles. The Strength card is in the dark, so I do feel like maybe he doesn't feel like he's as confident as he should be, even though he is making some good choices. I don't know if he's like doubting himself. You know, I'm really focused on the infinity tattoo on her arm here, so I don't know if that is something that he is focusing on, that symbol, or how that, if that means anything to him or not. But I do feel like that energy wants you to know that that is something he is focused on for some reason. I don't know what that has to do with him or not, but the Six of Swords is in the light. I do feel like he's being pulled into the right direction. I do feel like he is being guided. I also feel like whatever it is, he's going to make peace and like restore peace within himself. I also feel like there's an energy that he's going to be happy again. I do feel like he's going to be taking time to go out and meet more new people and make new friendships. I do feel like there's an energy about him working. Again, I'm feeling something that he's putting something aside. I'm not quite sure what he's putting aside, but I do feel like whatever he's putting aside is important. He doesn't need to do that right now. So that's what I got for you, Victoria. Happy Shaywin! Thank you, Denise! Morning! General for tomorrow. Morning, a general reading for tomorrow for morning. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Sorry, Beastie is saying hello to everybody, if you can hear her. Poor Beastie. The Ten of Pentacles is in the light, so I do feel like there's going to be some good opportunities tomorrow, or something is good is going to happen. I don't know if this is like good news or what it is for you, but I do feel like it's going to be a good time. I also feel like there's energy. I don't know if this has to do with family or friends or what it has to do, but again, I'm going to feel some more good energy. I feel like you're going to be taking the next steps. I'm not sure what the next steps are or what you have planned for tomorrow. There's also the Page of Wands in the dark. For the Page of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about being bored with something. So I don't know if you're going to be bored at work or just bored in general. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I do feel like you have the strength to pursue your goals, pursue what you need to do. You may not feel like it. You may feel like you don't feel like doing it right now, put it off for another day. But you do have the strength to accomplish it. The sun is in the dark. I don't know if you're going to miss an opportunity tomorrow, or if the opportunity you're expecting is not going to be quite the way you want it to be, or you're not going to get, I'm not sure what that is for you. There is the Lovers. The Lovers is in the dark. I feel like the Lovers is more about being at a crossroads, about figuring out what to do. So if you do have opportunities tomorrow, I do feel like, maybe deciding which one is best will be hard, and you'll be stuck, figuring out which one to go with. Also feel like there's an energy of not letting your ego in the way of your decisions tomorrow. I do feel like, I do feel like, again, there's something I don't know if something's going to be delayed or canceled tomorrow as well, but that's what I got for you. Morning. I wish you luck. Hi, Miss Moonlight. Thank you. Happy Samhain. Well, yes. Doesn't a fairy witch have to have glitter? I literally have a room full of glitter. When Emily comes over, she always wants to go in my room to touch all my glitter. Kids. Sibia, it's finally your turn. Yay! How does N feel about me now that I'm gone? Any regrets he has for rejecting my ideas? Okay, so you want to know how N feels about you and any regrets. Okay, so how does N feel about Sibia? How does N feel about Sibia? Let's see. How does N feel about Sibia? Are they having some regrets? Let's see. No contact. Let's see. How does N feel about Sibia? How does N feel about Sibia? There we go. Oh, there's a lot of energy there. The Six of Wands. For the Six of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy that N is holding on to his pride. I feel like that is the most important thing. That he is like really holding on to his pride. I do feel like whatever he's trying to improve himself, but I feel like whatever he's trying to improve himself, he's not really doing it positively, like you feel like there's a little bit of negative energy behind him, behind his ego, that's what I'm trying to say. There is the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like he has moved on from you, Sibia. I do feel that. I do feel like his pride is more important than anything else, and that's what he's focused on. The Three of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like he's going through those negative thoughts and releasing pain. I do feel like he does have some regrets towards you, Sibia. I also feel like maybe he is considering those ideas, but his pride is going to get in the way. So I feel like even though he does understand those ideas now, he's not going to go back on that because, you know, his pride, his ego, all that sort of energy, you know? There's the sun. The sun is in the dark, so I do feel like he does feel like he missed that opportunity with you, and he realizes that now. But he's moving on because, you know, men. That's what I got for you. You're welcome, Sibia. V, should I send this response to, should I just send this response to, nervous? Huh. I don't know what your response is, but let's see. Should V send the response to M? Should V send the response to M? These ones came out. So we get one more. Should V send the response to M? Should V send the response to M? Huh. Oh, the Queen of Swords is in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy about being a little persuasive and charming. I'm not quite sure if that is your energy or their energy, though. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. But I also feel like there's an energy about poor communication. So I don't know what the response is, but I do feel like there's energy like be careful about miscommunicating or them not understanding you, or you not understanding them. You know, it could go both ways. The King of Cups is in the dark as well. Huh. I do feel like there's energy about having some disruptiveness. So I don't know if it's like them, they're just going through the situations, but I do feel like they're trying to escape some commitments or like not really wanting to put any focus into commitments. I don't know if that has to do with you being not wanting to commit to you or what that is. There is a Knight of Wands as well. I feel like there's some kind of like charming and like something going on between the two of you for sure, even though there's like other things. Huh. Um, yeah. There's the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. I feel like there's energy about wanting to avoid the drama, not wanting to take any sudden changes, wanting to release whatever stress or anxiety that they have. I feel like it's more about fears and stress and anxiety. Um, whatever that is. I feel like they feel like they need to fight for it, or if that is your energy that you're fighting for, whatever this communication thing is. But that's what I got for you. You suck at communicating? Ah. Yeah. Me too. I trip over my words all the time. Okay, the list is closed for the night, I guess, guys. Yeah, remember, I won't be here on Tuesday. I'll be back on Wednesday after tonight if anyone wants to come back. I won't be here Tuesday because Samhain, you know, celebrations. Louise! Woo! Louise! Has CG gone back to LR or will he be staying with me? Has he lied? Okay, has CG gone back to LR or will he be staying with me? Okay, so this is for Louise. Will CG gone back to LR? Let's see. Woo! That's way too many. We'll try that again. We want a message for Louise. Will CG go back to LR? Huh. The Queen of Wands. For the Queen of Wands, I do feel like there's an energy, a fiery energy. I do feel like whatever this energy is, I do feel like they're trying to be respectful. I feel like they are trying to be a positive influence. Not quite sure about that. There is the Page of Wands, as well. I do feel like there's some good energy here by seeing the moon, and I feel like something's not quite right with CG. So I don't know if he is deceiving you or what this energy is. The Page of Wands is about, having a new beginning, wanting to progress, wanting to have that passion, but it's also about having a good talker, and trying to resist gossip, but I don't know. The moon, I feel like with the moon, it is about being deceiving and, not knowing all the answers or not having that clarity that you're wanting. I do feel like it leads more questions about CG's intentions. I'm not saying that he is lying or not. I'm just feeling like his intentions. I feel like maybe he hasn't quite made up a mind about what's going on. I'm not quite sure what that is. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. The Queen of Swords does represent someone who is independent. But I also feel like there's some jealousy going on here. I also feel like there's some attention seeking going on here. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. I do feel like, I don't know if they've been avoiding you on purpose or if they're avoiding the other person. LR. I don't know if I just feel like they're avoiding someone for whatever reason. That's what I got for you. You're welcome. Oh, I'm done. Thank you everyone for coming. Hope you all have a happy Halloween or happy Samhain, whatever you're celebrating. I appreciate you all for coming, and I will be back on Wednesday. Since Samhain is like New Year's for witches and mystics, I'm going to be doing a new thing, so I'm not quite sure what Wednesday is going to be. I'm going to change things up a little bit. It will still be the questions, just I'll have different themes for the questions when I come back on Wednesday. So I hope you all have a good weekend or a good week. And yeah, I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Thank you all for coming. Bye.